I don't know if it's just me, but I got a weird feeling about these Apple Vision headset things. I mean, it does feel like a Black Mirror episode. Everyone is in their own virtual world. Apple basically took virtual reality to the next level. It's like having your phone or laptop in your head. Check this out.
All right, this is the book of Matthew chapter 15 and verse 14, and it says, "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch." I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you brothers out there that are laboring, enduring the elements, making your body a living sacrifice, trying to seal the elect, making your carnal election assured, seeking out your own salvation, as well as you sisters that are learning, listening, applying, being obedient to your husbands. Shalom, shalom. All right, it's the brother Zachariah coming back to you with another a lesson, and Lord willing, this be edifying unto you. Okay, so yeah, I started off with Matthew 15 and 14. Okay, these blind leaders. Okay, these so-called these so-called pastors, these so-called governors, mayors, presidents, whatever, senators, whatever the case may be, they're all blind leaders, especially in these of the so-called black community, or what you want to call it. We have a lot of blind leaders, that will lead our people, because, I had brought this out before, that, my mom, she's still in the Christian church, and her church was pushing the jab on their congregation and other people. Like, I guess her church is one of those big churches out there in Iowa, and they actually they got commercials on TV pushing the jab. Their church, they got a commercial that's on television pushing it. They got it in English and Spanish, so they're getting it, and that's all spiritual, because they're going after the tribes, man, the northern and southern kingdom, because predominantly a lot of your the northern kingdom tribes, they speak Spanish. Okay, so they got the video of them speaking English, and then they got the one of them speaking Spanish, pushing that jab on our people. Okay, that's a blind leader. Okay, but it says both of them will fall into a ditch, and my mom's pushing that. We were talking earlier, what I'm saying, because she, at the end of the day, she's still my mother. And I'm not gonna, I'm not treating her any kind of way just because I'm in this truth. It's still my mom, and like I said, I love her. But we were talking, and we kind of did like a quick video chat thing. And she was looking at my beard, because my beard is long and stuff. And she's like, "Oh man, your beard's long. If you would shave it, you'll look 20. You'll look like you're." She said you'll look 20 years younger, because I'm pretty much 40. So she said, I guess she's saying if I shave it, I'll look 20. And I didn't even comment on that one. I just kind of like got out of the chat, because it's a group chat amongst like her, me, and my siblings. Some of my siblings, because I got a lot of siblings. My dad was remarried. So there's he had 3 more kids in his second marriage. Which all of them are adults. Which I don't even have a relationship with them. Everyone's scattered around and stuff. It's crazy, but she ended up getting that jab, man, and it's just, she's just blind, man. She's not hearkening, which, I just let it be, but hey, that don't mean that I'm gonna not, be a light, because that's what we're commanded to be, is be a light. So I'm gonna show forth, so she could say what she wants about my beard. Hey, we're commanded not to shave our beards. I'm not doing that. Now you could trim it a little bit, keep it, clean and stuff like that. Groom, you ain't gotta look like a freaking werewolf or nothing. But hey, as far as like knocking my beard off my face, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Hey, I'm not getting jacked up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, for nobody, crazy. But these blind leaders have pushed that jab, and best believe they're going to push the MOTB. Okay? They're going to push the MOTB. They're going to push these, they're going to make these devices, these things that Esau's cooking up, they're going to promote it. Soon as they find these leaders, these blind leaders, man, and they'll promote it. you know, these so-called pastors. And like I said, the church that my mom goes to is a big church, you know. So they and they got the money, you know, which they're probably a 501c3, so they get those grants and all that stuff from the government. That's why they're gonna do what their daddy Esau does, you know, tells them to do, you know. They're not operating under the vibration of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They're not saying thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They're not teaching our people the truth. Because if you did, they're gonna shut you down. Okay? All right. This is Jeremiah 10:2. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen. Okay, so we're not supposed to learn the way. And that's talking about you, Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, and we have Israelite foreigners. You know, you might be scattered amongst the other nations, but the seed line by way of your father, it goes back to an Israelite man. Okay, that's how you determine you're Israelite. And even if you may not know, it might be this, because we know we try by the Spirit. Okay, some of you might hearken unto this, because you could very well be one. You know, you could look like a so-called white man and be an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? That's not too far-fetched. You know, that goes over some people's heads. But we have been scattered. And that alone, this is why this man was going around jabbing everybody. Because he knows that. He knows we've been scattered. Okay? So that's one of the reasons why he did that. Because if it was that easy, because he's targeting the Israelites when he was pushing that. Okay? But he knows that, if it was that easy, he'll know where to go. You know? He'll know where Jake is. You know? But he know we've been scattered, and we sometimes, you know, you come out and you look like the other nations. Okay? So that's why it tells you that he's going to cause us all, both small and great, everywhere. Okay? But again, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Absolutely. So we're not dismayed at things that goes on within the heavenly realm, up here in the heavens as far as the skies. We're not dismayed at it. Now, I mean, we get vexed as far as these chemtrails. I'm looking up the sky now, and oh man, they've been at it. They've been spraying and going crazy with it. Okay. But yeah, these devils, man, I'm telling you, man, they're pushing a hell of a vibration. Okay. You know, one of the new things is this device here it's called Apple Vision Pro. Okay. And you know, they got these things on their head, you know, over their eyes and stuff, and you just walking around looking crazy. You know, there was some information, video clip where they said that this was, you know, 'cause a lot of this stuff is put in The Simpsons, which they make it seem like, oh man, they've been on point. The Simpsons been on point. Well, the guy over The Simpsons, he's a high level Mason. Okay, they put truth out in their show, the TV shows, their movies and things like that. So that don't make that guy a righteous man. That don't make him a prophet or nothing. They plan all this. It's been planned for a very long time. Okay, a lot of times they knew what they were going to do from the get-go. They just waited on the technology. Okay, but yeah, there's a video clip, man, talking about this stuff. So this is the article now. This is Apple Vision Pro turned the real world into a Black Mirror episode overnight. Okay, you see that? Which we're gonna get into that Black Mirror, okay, and see what that's all about. If you haven't seen that, I believe it's a TV series or something like that. You know, it has several seasons and stuff. So we're gonna read into that. I've never watched it, but I've seen like a couple of, you know, brothers have posted stuff about Black Mirror, because they said it looked a whole lot like that Meta World, which all these guys, and I've been saying this for a minute now, all these guys are in cahoots. Don't think that they are like enemies or nothing. No, they're all in cahoots. They're all with one consent, you know, to put this thing out there. Okay, you know, the Meta and all that stuff is going to play a part, man. This is a part of this man's devices and his miracles and stuff. Okay. It says you too can live in a new tech dystopia. See that? for the low cost of $3,499 plus $199 for an extra battery pack. You see, just like I showed you in the video clip, look at this. This is crazy. It says the Vision Pro, Apple's new virtual reality and mixed reality headset, generated a wealth of dystopian images as influencers took the premium device out for a spin in the real world, okay, after its launch on Friday. Okay, it tells you about this man. He sets out these traps, man, and he catches men. Okay, you know, these snares, these traps. This right here is a trap. Because you have this thing on and you can fall off into a ditch. That's what I said in the beginning when I brought that scripture. I said, let the blind lead the blind. Let them both fall into a ditch. Hey, you going to fall into a pit or something with one of them things on. Not looking and get hit by a car. You know, this is crazy. All right. But yeah, they got a lot on this. I'm not going to read all that for time's sake, but I just wanted to just show y'all the video clip and then, you know, to show you that article. All right. We're going to pull up this Black Mirror. All right. This is, the Black Mirror is a series. All right. It says a series of standalone dramas, sharp, suspenseful, satirical, if I'm saying that word right, tales that explore techno paranoia. Black Mirror is a contemporary reworking of the Twilight Zone. See that, with stories that tap into the collective unease about the modern world. See that particularly regarding both intended or unintended consequences. See, consequences of new technologies, all right, and the effect they have on society and individuals. Wow, you see that? So, hey, man, that technology, man. Because ultimately, this thing is all part of this man's MOTB. You know, you got people that argue that the jab that they push is actually the vaccine. I didn't even want to say that word, but it's actually the MOTB. Okay, they're saying that the jab is the MOTB. I'm not saying that. I ain't saying whether it is or it isn't. But what if that and what we know is to be the RFID microchip? What about if they both play a part? Maybe they're both a part in it, you know. Maybe it goes in the same. More than likely, if you took the jab, it's gonna be set up for you to take that. You know, who knows? You know, at the end of the day. But best believe, man. Hey, it's clear about these the C-hip, man, because you know, like I just brought out in the article. Hey, Elon, man, has put that thing in. They put it in an individual's brain already, okay? And I believe they've done more people. They're not going to tell you all that. They just got this one, and maybe it didn't go so well. Who knows, you know? Like I said, this devil, man, he's a great deceiver, all right? But this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3 says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, all right? And one of the things that's what we're hastening for is because this is one of the big prophecies, man. Is this man coming down, enforcing that mark, man, on the people. Okay, you got another thing with this devil, and that he's pushing. What the possibility you got? People are saying, with the whole border crisis and everything, that could very well lead into this man marking everybody. Okay,
the immigrants illegally coming to this country is going to lead into the mark of the beast for the American citizens, and I'll explain to you why. Just remember who built the wall, and I've always said this from the beginning. That wall was never to keep them out, it was to keep us in. In order to fix a crisis, you have to create a crisis. Trump said on his first day back, he's going to have the largest deportation in the history of America. Now that the illegal immigrants are all throughout the country, how are you going to be able to monitor and make sure that they're out? This is where they are going to implement a system that is going to watch Americans and watch the illegals. First, it will start off by marking all the illegals. But the sole purpose was always designed to mark the Americans. They would never be able to convince or force us to do that. But again, if you create a crisis and you use it against the illegals and the system is up and running, eventually it will be pushed on the American citizens. And it could start off being used with people with DUIs, sex offenders, etc. And from there, it will continue to grow in this country, and they will use it where they see fit. And eventually, it will be used throughout the United States. And that is exactly how they will force the mark on the American citizens and get away with it without question. How can a man lose an election that was rigged and come back and win an election? He lost his re-election. They had to sucker you in. He had to set up all his stuff prior, his pre, to plant the seed in your head. And then they put an imbecile in the office that would make anybody look good. The whole United States is for Trump. He will win because it's rigged. And when he comes in, the changes not only in America, it's going to be throughout the world, is going to bring about the New World Order, the Great Reset, the beast system. You mark my words, this technology, when he becomes president, will be used on the illegals. And then it will be used on the American citizens. They are using our freedom against us. Our freedom is our downfall. There's too much. And we will be punished because of what they allow to happen at the borders. Do not take the mark.
So, this devil, man, he's going to try to push his mark on the people, man. He's going to try to push it. And very well, it can go that way. Some people might not agree with what this man's saying. I think I saw a couple of people. There were some jakes coming up against this video clip. I saw a few brothers were posting it, and then some were coming up against it. But if you don't believe, hey, it's always you. Being a watchman in this thing, you have to. Don't be ignorant of anything big or small, whatever's going on. We look at all aspects of this thing and we take everything into consideration. You can't be ignorant of this devil's devices and how this devil moves, man. He's called, he's also known as the cunning hunter. Okay. Very subtle, all right. But see, this devil knows that his time is coming up short. Okay, this will lead into that great wrath. But all right, this is Job 14:15. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, and one of the things about this man, we know that he's going to bring order out of chaos. So he could very well be letting these foreigners coming in through the border. And it says it's not just Issacharites, because they say that's the Mexico border. It's not just Issacharites. These are people from all kind of countries and stuff, foreign countries from far, man. And they just walking on in, okay? And they're saying that this is going to get crazy. And then it's looking like Trump is going to, he's going to get in there, okay? I saw an article where they were saying that just by the polls and everything it's looking like he's going to beat Biden by, it's going to be like, man, a landslide. Like, he's just going to destroy this man. It's going to be ugly, because a lot of these people that they voted for him, they're looking like the man, he can't remember anything. I saw something earlier where they said that he got the leader of France mixed up with, I think, the leader of Germany or something. The man can't remember anything. He's just out there. That dude's bugged out, man. And that's Yahweh Shem Shah removing that wisdom from Teman, okay? Going into Esau, Edom, the Edomites, okay? The people that are ruling today, okay? But seeing that his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, okay? This man can't go no further, and that's what's going to cause him to come down with great wrath, because he wants that perpetual rulership, and it's not going to happen. The Israelites got next. This is 2 Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So this man's going to come down with great wrath. All right. This is that. It says Neuralink's brain chip implant marks new era in human computer synergy. You see that? Okay, Elon Musk announced first human has been successfully implanted. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay, I even did a lesson on this. All right, Neuralink's brain chip. It said name telepathy. See that telepathy? All right, because they say that the angels are able to communicate through telepathy. All right, I believe through the spirit, that I've encountered. I mean, angels and seeing them in the physical. But I had one visit, in my room, and this angel did not speak. Okay, but I had a few seconds where I was able to see him. All right, and he didn't speak, but I believe they talk through telepathy. Okay, and see this devil, I believe he done had encounters with them and seen them, and he's trying to do. See, he tries to do everything. He wants to be like the Most High. So if the angels can probably use telepathy, he's trying to do that, and he's trying to perform certain miracles. Okay, he can't compare. He can't be like the Most High. All right, aiming to allow severe physically disabled individuals see, and that's one of the ways he'll bring forth these miracles, and that'll get people. But ultimately, it's not going to just be for them. He's going to cause the whole world. All right, to control devices via thought. You see that? The FDA approved, and see, he'll be able to still control this stuff, man. They're going to have he'll have total control over your body, your thoughts, your mind, everything, your soul. This man is wicked, man. Okay, individuals to control devices via thought. The FDA approved trial focuses on the implant's potential for movement control, with the patient reportedly recovering well and showing promising initial results. All right. It says Neuralink's mission extends from providing immediate medical aid to enhancing human cognitive and sensory capabilities in the long run. This breakthrough triggers a spectrum of scenarios, from optimistic widespread adoption to concerns over technological, ethical, and societal implications. All right. And let's see. All right, well, I already read all that. It's key facts, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next article I got, okay? And as I was putting this lesson together, I actually stumbled across this, and this is kind of heavy. All right, it says, deadly headache. Hackers could harm the life of the wearer, says expert who warns Elon Musk Neuralink AI brain chip is a deadly target. Hackers will need several key pieces of information to target the brain chip, okay? So they might say they might be able to hack it or something, okay? And that's also going to be how this man, he wants to form his enterprise. And see, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to erupt it. He's going to, they're not going to be able to prosper with it. And that's going to also lead to that great wrath, okay? And that can be by way of these hackers, okay? He's lifting up the skirt of this man, okay? So this man's being exposed, okay? No more being called tender and delicate, okay? This devil, man. Okay, but it says a cybersecurity expert has revealed how hackers could target the AI brain chip that Elon Musk Neuralink firm just inserted into a human. You see that? Musk has big plans for the chips to be positive, life-changing gadgets, but computer security expert Roger Grimes warned the device could be deadly. You see that? And there's people coming up against the chip, man, and brothers mentioning it and stuff, okay? That's kind of crazy, because it's clear as day. These people are speaking on this and y'all can keep believing that if y'all want. It's the what's the name of that thing? I'm saying, man, hey, what if they both are the same? He got you with that. He suckered in people with that, but he also ultimately, this is the icing on the cake right here. Okay. All right. It says history has shown the most, if not all, past implantable medical devices and chips are hackable. Wow, you see that? Why would this one be any different? Grimes told the U.S. Sun. Okay. The concerned security expert has been in the industry for 35 years, has authored over a dozen books on data and computer security, and works as a consultant for major corporations on their cyber defense. He went on to explain how AI brain chips could be hacked and the links a cyber criminal would need to go to. Wow, you see that? So that's crazy, man. All right. This is I Isaiah 32:7 says the instruments also of the churl are evil. See that? He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. They're telling you all about these miracles. Oh yeah, it can do this and do that. You use telepathy. All, operate with just a thought. Hey man, but he's obviously deceiving you. He's deceiving you, which we're going to get into that here at the end. All right, I got a precept just to show you more and more how you're going to be deceived into taking this thing. Okay, and this is why we're warning you. We do these lessons. We're warning you not to take it. Okay, all right. All right, he deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Okay, see that? Man, this dude is evil. Man, this dude is wicked. All right. This is Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16. All right, starting with verse 16, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see that? Okay. All right, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so this devil, man, is he's gonna come down with that great wrath, man, and push this on the people, because he knows, like I said, that's why I brought out that scripture where it says, the bounds that he cannot pass, he can go no further. Okay, because he know that his time is short. He's gonna have to serve the Israelites, and he's gonna want to refuse that at all costs. He's willing to go to war, not only with these nations, but go to war with the Heavenly Father, his Son, and the angels. He's ready to go at war with us. He's just gonna go on a rampage, a killing spree, man. When you put this man in a corner and his blessing is the sword, what you think he's gonna do with that sword? All right. But this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And who's not ignorant of his devices? The elect. Okay. The elect, which we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because we don't know if we're the elect or not, and it's good that we don't, because we don't put a type of arrogance or cockiness about ourselves. We stay in that meek, humble spirit. Okay, just making our call and election is sure. But it's a good sign when Yahweh Shemashah wakes you up. But the Bible does say many are called but few are chosen. Okay, many are called into this thing, but you got a lot of people that know they Israel, but they deny all the everything that's being brought forth to them. Truths, everything. They deny it all. All right. But the Bible also says that, those that don't believe, they're going to die in their unbelief, man. Okay. Again, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay. And we're not. That's why we expose it. We'll do 1,000 videos, man, exposing this man, especially on his MOTB. Okay. And, us talking about them devices and the other things that this devil's got, and like those Vision Pro, so-called Apple Vision Pro things. Okay, they might think that's a small matter or something. Okay, but this is the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, be not ignorant of anything, you see, of anything, in a great matter or a small. Okay, so a great matter or a small matter, hey, don't be ignorant of anything. Okay. Because like I said, at the end of the day, man, there's a reason they're putting those things out there. It could play a big part in this man's, ushering in that MOTB. Okay, might be part of the miracles. Okay, oh yeah, you got to have the such and such in your brain, and you can do this, you can do that. I saw something where they had a mask, where you don't even have to talk, you don't even have to speak. Like words, it's a mask, some type of mask thing that you put on your mouth. And I think I don't know if it's like you think it or something. And whatever it is, like it has a voice thing and it'll speak out. The mask does. It says some words to people, but you keep a mask on your face. Because, they were thinking that maybe, they said they built those thinking that maybe they have to, keep mask on 24/7. And that's crazy, man. I had, when you had to wear the mask in order to even use Lyft, or if I had to go to a certain grocery store and they won't let you in if you don't have a mask on. So you have it on, even if it's like, okay, I'm going to be in here for maybe 15 minutes. Even that 15 minutes alone, man, I was ready to pass out having that thing on my face. So having that thing that they want, and that thing is expensive too. I think it costs a couple thousand to, you know, for it, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a video clip on it. But all right, this is Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. See that great wrath, and that's not talking about spiritual demon Satan. That's talking about Esau Edom, his guy ruling. He's the one that's going to come down with that great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time. You know, you see how they were acting about that jab. So-called Biden, man. He said, we've been patient, but our patience is running thin. You know, at first when he was talking all smooth. What more do you need to see? And see, I would play the video clip, but, you know, they'll try to probably come for my lesson, you know, just for doing that. But I'm just, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. But, you know, when he said, we've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. He was talking all smooth, but when he said that, and this is crazy because he always, like, when he talks, he be fumbling at his words and everything. But when he said that, he said it all perfectly straight. It's almost like he had a demon on him, and then the demon is the one saying it. There was one time when he was doing like a press conference or something, and he was talking, and he said, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans or something, and he said it in that order, like how we do it. But it looked like, and the brothers, they did it was some brothers, I think the ones down there in Alabama, they did a video lesson on it, and they showed the video clip, and man, it looked like he didn't have no white in his eyes, like they were just solid black. You know how you watch some movies and it'd be like a demon possessed? That's what Biden looked like, man. It looked like, man, it was just solid black. And I was like, man, that dude, he got like a demon or something in him. Cause I don't even think that's him. When you look at it, it don't look like Biden. The real Joe Biden. That looked like a demon or something is manifested in that individual, or whatever that might be, you know. But yeah, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down on you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. See, he knows that he have a short time. Okay, like I said earlier in the book of Job, man, you know, there's bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, and once he realized that time is short, like I said, he got telescopes where he's looking into the heavens. He's up in the upper atmosphere looking and stuff, and we don't know what all he's seeing. He probably could be seeing things, you know. He's probably got the real deal up close and personal footage of the chariot, seeing the actual angels coming out of them. You know, they had it where that guy NASA said he saw footage. He saw it where he said they were really black. He said it real black, you know, men. He said it looked like they were anywhere from 7 to 8 feet tall coming out of and he just that's a guesstimation. They could be taller, I don't know. You know, scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shai is coming back as a young man. Okay, he's going to be a young man. He's going to be taller than the rest. So he's going to be even taller than the angels. You know, but I know the angels got height on them. Okay, this devil knows that he has but a short time. Okay, and part of that is him pushing that MOTB. Okay, but see, those that are not ignorant of his devices, those that are of the helpful elect, you know, making their call and election assured, seeking out their own salvation, okay? You know, learning, listening, applying, okay? Soaking in this word, hearkening unto the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, those that are laboring, doing these lessons, going out on the highways and hedges, you know, those Yahweh Shema Shai could very well have mercy on you, okay? And you could be one of those that will be kept from the hour in temptation. Okay, this is Revelations chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Keeping this word, okay? Yeah, keep this word, all right? It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. See, Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that can keep you from that, because he can put a spirit on you and have you out there taking it, okay? There's been brothers that done lessons and said they had dreams of brothers that, you know, that are part of this thing, part of this doctrine and everything, and knowing it's true. And he said he saw brothers part of his camp and everything that were in line getting the MOTB. You know, and I was like, man, that's crazy. But Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that can keep you from it. Like I said, because it says this man, he causeth all He causes all, man. You know, it gonna be like when there ain't no food or nothing, and people's faith, you're gonna be tested, okay? And they might not believe and stuff. You know, oh man, I'm hungry and I ain't seen nothing and not believing. Hey man, you're gonna have to put that trust, man. You gotta truly believe. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Them angels will intervene. I believe through the Spirit, man. I've encountered angels, man. Like I said, I've done lessons and everything, man. I went in on a lesson talking about the angels, and a guy walked by, man, and he was complimenting my garment, and he said something about 12 tribes, and he just kept on walking. But I believe through the Spirit he was an angel, because I don't know, it was something like when he went by, it just kind of hit my spirit, and it was just I kind of like paused for a second, like man, like was that guy an angel? You know what I'm saying? Hey. So that just shows you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua could very well, man, he'll have his angels out here. You know, it tells you in the scriptures that he give them charge over you, man. Protect you, man. Okay? They'll make sure that we eat, all right? He says my elect will eat, man. They're gonna drink and everything. But anyone outside of that, you're gonna be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed, all right? Okay, but it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. See that? Which shall come upon all the world. See, it's going to come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see that? All right. Verse 11, it says, behold, I come quickly. Okay, because he's going to come like a thief in the night. All right. That angel just pulled up on me, man, in my spot, man. I mean, you know, literally. I mean, he just pulled up, popped up. Hey, that's how Yahweh Shah gonna return, man. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay, let no man take your crown. All right, you got to stand firm in this thing. All right, those that are going to be crowned are going to be those that resist this devil and that are going to stand firm for the truth. Because it tells you this man's going to make war with those that have the testimony. He's going to come against the remnant. The remnant are the elect that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah, man. Okay. But Yahweh Shah says, let no man take thy crown, all right? Because he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation. But for those of you that don't hearken, that are scoffing, that are laughing, making fun, you know, coming up against your brother, you know, not showing brotherly love, you know, hating your brother, you sisters that are scoffing, or you think you know more than the men of Heavenly Father and stuff like that, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't dealing with you, you know? He's going to probably give you up to this man, okay, to receive that mark, okay? But if you decide, you know, and we're warning you not to take it, but if you take it, okay, this will be the end result, all right? And I'll end it on this, okay? And Lord willing, this here was edifying unto you guys, okay? This is Revelations 19 verse 20 says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, okay, that wrought the miracles before him. See that? These miracles and stuff, this technology and all this stuff. Hey man, it can do this, it can do that, and all that. Hey man, deceiving the people. It says wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. You see that? Deceived them. You've been deceived, okay? And them that worship his image. You see that? These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Anyone that takes that mark, you're going into the lake of fire, okay? So this will be the end result for you, all right? So if I was you, I would pray, you know, repent, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, keep these law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. Love your brother, love your sisters, you know, your fellow Israelites, your neighbor. When it says love thy neighbor, it's talking about your fellow Israelites. So our people have a problem with loving one another, but we love everybody else. We cool with all the other nations, but we always have this hatred towards our people. You know, now I choose not to deal with certain individuals. Like I blocked a brother in this truth earlier today, both of his pages, because this guy, and I spoke about him before, he has came up against me, and you know, and I wanted to just ask him, but I was thinking like, man, this might be bigger than what it is. You know, I don't want like it, you know, to cause a big controversy. But I was like, man, what is your problem with me? You know, this guy. Obviously, he acts really weird with me. Anything that I do, say, or something, it's like he's trying to come up against me. And I'm just simply, you know, and I'm not doing nothing. You know, I'm not doing anything bad. You know what I'm saying? But he's just trying to nitpick and find something. So it's like, I don't know if the guy his spirit just, you know, His spirit just ain't right, you know. And he's trying to come up against somebody that's being sincere and seeking Yahweh Shem Al Shai, you know. And he came out and had a testimony that he had spirits pop up in his house. He's still talking about he was in his kitchen, and I was listening, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, that's Yahweh Shem Al Shai judging you, you know, because you coming up, you got an ill intent against brothers, you know, that ain't doing nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? You know, he done said things. He inboxed me, like when those brothers came up against me, he jumped in my inbox and was like, yeah, man, what's this about you not going out on out? And I explained myself to him about my situation, you know, and I thought that, you know, the brother was going to have empathy because he seemed like an older brother, like close around my age, if not older. And the only reply he said was, you're not going out there on the highways. And I was thinking like, dang, is that all you got out of this lesson? I mean, not lesson, but out of what I was just telling him. Like, you know, and I'm like, man, that's all you got out of that? No empathy, no nothing, you know, just that right there. And I was like, that told me everything I need to know about that individual. But like I said, I paid him no mind. I just keep it moving. But I noticed all kind of little things. He always has something to say about like the music I guess I listen to and everything. I'm like, man, this guy, yeah, you know, he acting like he's perfect. But like I said, I saw a video. I ain't never really seen a video of him doing the highways. You know, and that could be him doing the work deceitfully. He don't even have his YouTube, or he does now, but he didn't have his YouTube link back then in his bio. Because I went to look. I wanted to see it. I was like, because, you know, he would show like little video clips of him, but it wasn't highways. It was like he was in a building somewhere, okay? You know, the scripture says we go into the highways and the hedges and stuff, but I never seen a highways, an actual human standing out there in the chief place of concourse, you know? So it was in a building, and it never was facing him. You didn't see his face, and it was like it was aiming, and he was aiming at certain females in there, like, you know, like he could be looking at their shape or something. I don't know. And it just really looked very like, I don't know. And every time, and I felt a relief getting him off my page, because I'm like, you know, I don't need nobody, no spectators. You don't just follow my page and just be on there lurking like you're looking for something, or trying to find something on a brother, or I knew something wasn't right with you and all that. No, I'm sincere in this thing. This is all I got, you know. And if you're waiting on that, you're gonna be sadly mistaken, you know, because there've been brothers that came up against me, and Yahweh Shem Al Shai has jacked them up. He's put people to death, you know. So I'm not making it seem like, oh, I'm somebody special or nothing like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm meek, I'm humble, and I'm just doing the work of the Lord. You know, stop fucking with me, man. You know, because the Heavenly Father will deal with you. You know, I'm not coming at you. I'm just being sincere. But, you know, like I said, this is nothing new under the sun. You know, Saul did this to David, man. You know, David simply just, you know, being David. And Saul, man, had a spirit on him, man. So, and you know, and you know, Saul was calling on the name Yahweh and stuff, but look at how he was coming towards David, you know. So guys have that type of spirit, that energy. Some people fall back in their lot. He could be one of those men, you know, that was coming up against David and his men. Who knows, you know. But like I said, you know, I'm not trying to say that or put any stigma on that guy, but you know, hey, you know, I don't pray that you even fall out or be destroyed or nothing. I just pray that you don't, you know, you come out of that type of vibration and spirit that you under. Seek, you know, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, love your brothers, love your sisters, and be sincere, man, so we can get out of here. You know, that's what I want to see at the end of the day, our people getting out of here, okay? But like I said, I didn't intend this to be very long. Just really want to get straight to the point, talk about this man's devices, his mark, and this devil coming down with great wrath, and that you seek Yahweh Shem Al Shai, so he'll keep you. He'll keep you from that hour of temptation, okay? So Lord willing, you found this here edifying. I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. And shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Until the next one, shalom.